Hello, I'm Natalie Gracehammer-Patrick, Director of Artist Resources at Summit Art Space, and I'm excited to welcome you to the awards announcement for Fresh Soft Offerings. For 20 years, the Annual FRESH Juried Exhibition challenged local artists to push the boundaries of their art making through concepts and materials. Beginning with this 21st edition, we are reframing the format to exclusively feature local emerging artists, highlighting the strong rising talent in our community. Additionally, Fresh will introduce a new theme each year, generated by a local emerging curator to further reflect diverse ideas and trends in art and culture. For 2025, fiber artist Abby Cipar and curator Julie Polsinelli were selected to curate the pilot of the new Fresh Juried Exhibition. Their vision, Soft Offerings, encouraged artists to explore the concept of radical softness as a form of resistance, in which 58 emerging artists entered 100 submissions for consideration. Fresh Soft Offerings is on view through March 15th in the Betty and Howard Taylor Main Gallery and virtually at summitartspace.org. Now we will hear from curators Abby Cipar and Julie Polsinelli, who will announce this year's Fresh Awards.
My name is Julie Polsinelli, and I am the Assistant Director and Gallery Manager at Valley Arts Center.
And my name is Abby Cipar, and I'm an artist, arts advocate, curator, and wage laborer based here in Northeast Ohio.
We want to first thank the artists who submitted their artwork to this exhibition. We also want to thank the Summit Art Space staff for their warm welcome and hard work on this exhibition and their continued dedication to uplifting the important work of emerging artists in Northeast Ohio.
Contemporary times force us to contend with 24-hour news cycles of unending loss, grief, pain, and struggle. As artists, we turn to our studios to aid in processing what we bear witness to and experience firsthand. Making allows us to operate from a central point of vulnerability, inviting us to compassionately open our minds, embrace love, and move forward with tangible and unyielding optimism. Allowing ourselves to embrace a full spectrum of soft emotionality brings an act of defiance when operating from within individualist oppressive systems.
With this iteration of Fresh, we strive to bring together a cohort of artists whose work meets an urgent call for softness in a harsh world. Art uniquely holds the ability to educate and enact change within our community. Through our work, artists act as catalysts for the community care, using craft to cultivate empathy, dialogue, and social change. Fresh Soft Offerings incorporates a diverse range of artworks whose tactile and conceptual forms of care invite audiences to a shared space of emotional resonance.
We juried this exhibition on the basis of craft, softness as a concept, and whether or not the work brings a fresh perspective to making. In the spirit of the overall exhibition concept for this year, we've decided to establish a People's Choice Award.
This gives the people the ability to decide whose work is awarded the highest honor. In addition to this, Summit Art Space will be working with the local organization Let's Grow Akron. A portion of all artwork sales from this exhibition will go toward their organization and its initiative to provide opportunities for Akron locals to grow, prepare, and preserve their own food.
The third place award goes to Kim Wenger's Book of Love. Kim was drawn to the idea of an artwork made of felt fabric and thread to evoke softness and interactivity, inspired by a genre of books called quiet books, which are felt books for young children. Her work explores the creation of fantastical bedtime stories that will be passed down to the next generation.
The book ends in blank pages that offers no answers about what trials await its hero or how the story ends. This book teaches us that love for those that are vulnerable gives us the courage to fight, turn the page on a dark time in history, and write our own destinies.
Second place is James Schaefer's If You Can't Hold Me Like You Used To.
James' piece is a powerful autobiographical collaboration generations in the making, with the original quilt being made by his grandmother, which James has used to write a letter to his mother.
James says, "This work is a love letter to my past, present, and future self, and to all other trans folks who have lived to re-examine and reimagine the timeline of their lives as well."
The first place award is Violet Mainberg's The Last Time I Ran My Fingers Through Your Hair. Violet's work is always conceptual, vulnerable, introspective self-portraits, and this welcomes viewers to join in on an introspection. The softness of the skin and the act of touching is replaced with mechanics, which highlights this fleeting moment and making it repeat over and over again.
Violet's work never ceases to reveal a fresh perspective on relationships within ourselves and to others.
Thank you for joining our award celebration, and thank you to our sponsors who help make exhibitions and artist programs like this possible at Summit Art Space. They include the John S. and James L. Knight Foundation, PEGS Foundation, Summit County, Ohio Arts Council, GAR Foundation, and Akron Community Foundation. I'd also like to thank the many contributing members of Summit Art Space who support our mission to connect local artists to the resources they need to thrive. We encourage you to learn more about our exhibitions and events, resident artists, and how you can make a contribution to support our mission at summitartspace.org.